Alright, hello and welcome back to Mega Man 1, where we will complete the 4th stage of Wily's castle, I guess? So obviously we dealt with those green floaty guys at the end of the last video, but now we will progress up, or actually encounter a few more, and we'll deal with them the same way we always have. Alright, so as we come up here, we have an opportunity to refill all of our weapons, which we don't actually need to do, frankly. I'll show you if you just pop off screen and then come back up. You can do this infinitely and just refill everything, but we're going to have something else very shortly that will allow us to do the same thing. We also really don't have to worry at all about taking damage here. I try and avoid it, just, I don't know, point of personal pride, I guess, but it doesn't matter. Because, as we get to here, switch over to our magnet beam, and come across here. Could take a ride, but I don't want to. And then, nope, that was too slow. Alright, well, we'll just wait. So, I don't really need to be this cautious, but I mess it up too often, so I like to. Alright, so if we jump onto that guy, all of our health and all of our weapons are refilled. I should remember the name of it, and I just can't right now. But, either way, that's really the end of the stage itself, and now we're going to launch into the other 4 robot masters, which are not a strength of mine, so hopefully this doesn't go too terribly. Bomberman maybe is the most frustrating of them, because he should be very easy, but I will mess up far too often and get caught by the blast radius there. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Now this is easily the worst one, Flame Man. It's just very, very difficult to avoid taking a pretty sizable amount of damage, and there's a large degree to which my strategy is just like, keep going and try not to die. That was about average, maybe a little below average, but not by much. This one here is extremely easy. You literally don't have to move. We're just fire, fire, and fire. And be teleported away. And then, similarly frustrating is Gutsman, just because of how much damage he does and how long the bombs take to work. If he tries to attack, you know, we're largely screwed. It's literally just a question of, no. That was just me not really paying attention, putting myself in a bad position. But yeah, he takes so long that or the bombs take so long that you can easily be punished by him. We also want to be careful not to waste all of our weapon energy just in case things go poorly. The hit I really didn't want to take. Alright, let's see if we can have even just the tiniest bit of a better time here. Not really. Alright, well, we're in a tight spot, but if we can have a decent run against Gutsman, we can still get through. Alright. Not overly surprising, but is disappointing. Oh, I thought it was going to be enough. Alright. Alright, so this is probably probably our best opportunity. Let's try not to mess things up here too much. I always hate when I end up on top of a flame. Basically, as the robot master dies, you're kind of stuck in space. So you automatically are going to eat that hit, which gets very frustrating, particularly during this section, when I am already, frankly, not very good at it. Please go backwards. Good. Alright. Alright, this should be good. That's alright. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, I won't be at all surprised if we take one more death here. I'm not great at this final piece, because we are approaching the end against Wily, but it is at least reasonably possible to think that we can get through on this life. If not, I am very confident we should be just fine on the next life, which is why it's a very good thing that we hadn't died until this point. I had noticed, for whatever reason, that reasonably often the flame shield will kind of glitch during this fight and last for a very, very long time, which I don't mind. It works for us, but just something I've seen. So that first stage, Flame Man's attack is, I think, by far the best. I've seen a lot of people for stage 2 use Elect Man's weapon. I think that the Rolling Cutter is the best. And the way you want to deal with this, so Wily shoots this kind of floating ball, and you would just always want to be moving to the right side of the screen when it's fired, because of the way that it rolls. If you're moving to the right, it pretty much will never hit you. So long as you don't mistime it and start moving too early to the point where you accidentally run into Wily's machine. And by doing that, and getting a couple of hits each time with the Rolling Cutter, you will take out Wily and watch him grovel at your feet as we claim victory. A little bit of a rough patch there at the end, but overall, not too bad. We'll take it. We have our final points for whatever that's worth. Now we can watch a nice classic NES epic ending. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight Mega Man for everlasting peace. Alright, now we'll watch Mega Man run across the screen as the credits roll. So, I don't know, hopefully enjoyed that. Always been a Mega Man fan. Far more of my time, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I forget, was spent on 3, and in particular 6, which over time I'll build and get at least through those eventually. Probably not all of them right away. I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't know how many more I would do beyond that. I doubt that I'll get into like the X's and things like that. But we'll see what comes. Either way, I think we'll just sit, kind of enjoy this, and then sign off in a minute or two. Yui-chan's Papa, like it. Yuki-chan. Presented by Capcom Company. Alright, well, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed, and till next time, see ya!